Okay, and we are back, ladies and gentlemen. My microphone may be a little bit too loud, so hold on a second. I'm just going to fix that real quick. Alright, there we go. 0.75 seems reasonable. Alright, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I am back. I am your host, Brendan, or Brendan Skin, or as most people know me, Brendan underscore was taken. Now, today we've got the Formula 2 Aeon Round 6 Grand Prix of Spain, Circuit de Catalonia, as we've got obviously one-shot qualifying, then our sprint race, and then our feature race, which in my opinion is really good, as if you're starting basically at the back in 10th, that's there's 11 drivers, you'll be moved up to pole position for the sprint race, but moved back to that position for the feature race. So, as it stands, the standings is right now Dan running away with the title. In my opinion, is running away with it easily. As here we go then. Speaking of Dan, we're gonna go on board with Dan as very jumpy around. Here we go then. On board with Dan then. Down the main straight. We're gonna go into 4th gear for this first corner. It's a left-right corner before going into a long, winding right hand of turn 3. Up all the gears. Oh wait, no, it's not gear 4 because that's Formula 1. That's my bad. Anyways, on to this little straight before turn 4. It's a long right-hander again. It's basically a double right-hander from turn 3 and 4. Has my stream crashed? No, it may have kicked everyone off by accident. I don't know what's just happened. Anyways, through turn 5 and 6 then, we're going to be going up the hill. Up the hill is very tricky then. A lot of people lose traction coming up here, especially on the older version of the games. People really do spin out that corner, especially if you run wide on this corner. A lot of time can be lost, but at the moment Dan's keeping it nice and clean. He's keeping it on the road, racing line, the track, however you want to call it. A lot of people call it road for some reason, but I'm not complaining. It is a bit of road. It's concrete, butane. So now we're going for this new section that's been laid out since 2023. It's this long, multiple sections of right-handers through sector 3 before coming back onto the main straight to finish your lap. And the final soundings will be 1 minute 23.0 bang, pretty much. As obviously cars have DNF'd from that one. Has my stream fully collapsed? No, it's not. Okay, my stream is alive. I just don't know what's happened to it, which is kind of strange. Me being honest. So this is your standings. As we're gonna start at 10. Hashtag start at 20. 10. Okay. So that's pretty good then. Dan on pole position by only 2/10. So it was very close coming across the line there. As we've got Full Send Dave and Bananarama 3rd and 4th with Dutch Beast doing brilliantly left. P5 for Dutch Beast. That's amazing. Really, really good. Impressive stuff from Dutch Beast, that is. I know he's a good driver as well, so I'm impressed by that. Anyways, we'll be starting at 10, which is in a minute and a half time, a minute and 15 time. So there's not really much to talk about now as we wait for the sprint race. I nearly said feature race. Sprint race to start. And I got this cool loom band thing made for me. It's this loom band thing where you put them together and it makes like this bracelet things. I've seen people make necklace on them on TikTok. I mean, I used these when I was younger on back then in the olden days, and it was so fun doing it with your brother and sister. Oh, it was brilliant. And someone made it blue and white like my YouTube logo. My YouTube, I don't know if I'm allowed to say it, but I'm going to say it. It's Brendan underscore was taken. It's my channel's theme of colour, and I just found it really cool. So whenever I stream or record a video, I'm going to wear it for good luck and hopefully make me more famous. And so far it actually has. I mean, I gained 40 subscribers from it, so I'm kind of happy from that. So let's hopefully get Aeon up the ranks as well, because right now I really want Aeon to do well. We need Aeon to do well. So hopefully, by my understandings, we should be starting now. If I have a quick little look, yeah. We are starting now then. Let's go chat. Amen. Amen. Can we get an amen? Amen. Alright, we're connected. So, yes, that is the beep. That means we're going to start. One swig of water before we go. Okay, let's go. Don't know how many laps the sprint race is since it's only 50%. However, it's 13. But on come the lights, as there's 4 or 5 red lights, and it is lights out, and away we go. Held for a very long time then, but we finally get underway with Dangerous Dave in second place there as we barrel our ways down into turn 1, as there is cars overtaking each other into turn 1 there, and that is the kick on the inside of the Trident of Bananarama there, as Coffee and Dutch Beast. Oh, there's a bit of contact at the back. Full Send Dave's lost a few places. But up the hill we go through turn 3, as that's Alfie and Asteers side by side. How's this one going to go? Asteers on the inside of Alfie there, and he gets the move done. And further down is Dan making up places on his teammate N7 Racer, as that's Dutch Beast in the background there, who had a brilliant qualifying session, is now towards the back of the grid, and N7 Racer loses the place to his teammate. But is this Alfie making the move on? Oh, a sliding off the road Asteers there as he makes contact with another driver and goes off the track. A bit of end plate there on the track. Someone's collected damage from that as people going really wide off there. Who's that that's gone really far off? Don't know who that was. Dutch Beast's gone off. He's got a bit of damage. But Dutch Beast has certainly gone off. I think it might be... No, yeah, it's... Oh, it's the Dams. Oh, there's big contact. Chicken Wing and Woe Sponge both going off the track. Spinning out of the race. Coffee goes. Both Tridents towards the back of the grid. Chicken Wing. It's got a fight to come back now. Drama here in Circuit de Catalonia. As Dangerous Dave looks to be on the inside of Bananarama, which pressures Banana quite a lot there. But he's managing to keep that one really well. As Woe Sponge and Full Send Dave making contact. That is Full Send Dave being on the outside of turn 1 to the inside of turn 2. As who's that's run really wide? That's Dan that's run really wide. Is that going to allow Welsh to go down the inside? He thought about it, but he's going to drop back for a little bit. And that is N7 Racer that's gone off. I don't know what happened there. He definitely understeered. Has he got damage maybe? No, he has got both end plates. So he's got a full front wing. And you see what I mean about how the smoke is getting worse on this game? It's not nice. Not nice at all. But anyways, the big action on track right now is Dan and Woe Sponge. Both really close to each other. Both big drivers, especially Dan. But Dan really not settling well here. I think he's the one with damage maybe. If that is correct. Yeah, it is. Dan has got major damage to the front wing. As we see... We can look at better shot here. Look, he's missing nearly half a front wing. There's only a bit hanging on there. A little bit of end plate swinging off the side there as well. So major damage for Dan. That's why he's struggling so much. Which obviously we saw a bit of front wing on the track. And look at and take that corner. He's really having to be cautious. Which allowed Woe Sponge to really get up behind him then. Which should, by my understanding, yeah, DRS should be next lap, because in Formula 1 it's a lap earlier than Formula 2 now. But he's not going to get it this time around, Woe Sponge, but he has got another 10 more laps to do it. So I'm fairly sure he will get it. It's just when is he going to get it? We're going to turn on our track telemetry and all that stuff, all this fancy equipment, as Dan running very wide from the damage he has, but he will have the inside line then on the inside onto turn 5 as Woe Sponge. Oh, I thought he was ahead there, but no, Woe Sponge still under pressure as Dan takes that place back. But no, Woe Sponge is going to hang it around the outside, making a super lovely move, and that's allowed the Campos of Asteers to come there. He was forced onto the grass there, and these two, Dan and Welsh, still going at it through 2 whole sectors. Welsh is finally the winner of that one. Asteers will now be all over the gearbox of Dan, absolutely. Dan is... the damage is not going to help him a lot. The question, do you box or not? Because if you box, the race is over pretty much. You're not going to score points, and especially for the championship of Bananarama. And he is second with the fastest lap of 1 minute 25.8. Brilliant stuff from him there. But think about the top speed Dan must be getting with less front wing now. As he flies past Welsh Sponge. And is that a Steers that's going to be making a move on the inside? Yes, it is. He is going to make a move on the inside of turn 1. And Welsh Sponge is going to sit back to watch the scraps as he is picking up the scraps then. As he does make up the move on Dan there. And Dan is probably going to drop back now. M7 Racer has also got damage. He's missing an end plate, I believe. No, he's not. It was a weird angle we was looking at. But that was interesting. But Bananarama, if he takes the lead of the race here, it's going to be very crucial for the championship between Bananarama and Dan then. For the lead of the championship, as Dan has been driving away with it recently. As we watch from the helicopter shot as we go into Sector 3 then. Bananarama still improving on his lap times then, so there's no stopping him now unless if someone pits for fresher tyres, those super softs or softs towards the end, which I doubt we will see, especially how harsh this track is on your tyres. On board with Bananarama. He is chasing Palandavelli though. This is for the lead of the sprint race, as Palandavelli decides to take the middle of the track or the inside, but it looks like Bananarama's got that one in the bag nice and easy. Alfie way too far back for a move. Welsh Sponge, is he going to make a move? Is he far enough? Yeah, he's going to make the move and he's going to make it stick, making a really nice move there on the Steers. I could see this battle lasting for a long time. N7 Racer is not that far behind Full Send Day, so we may see these two started fighting a bit more. As Steers reminds Welsh Sponge he's not yet done with the fight. He's still close, especially without DRS. He's staying within him. Speaking of that, Palandavelli too staying quite close to Bananarama. So I wonder if Banana had a mistake maybe anywhere. Which is why Palandavelli is now close to him as hanging on to track limits there. I'm not sure. But is he far enough? No, he thought about making a move down the inside, but no, he has to stay back for now. Thinking about it, but it's not good. And oh, what's happened here? Steers and Welsh swapping places. What's happened here? What? Is this Dan and Full Send Dave that made note? I don't know. What's happened here? Is it lag? I don't know. I think it might be lag. Anyways, Palandavelli gets the move done on Bananarama. Super clean, easy move. Alfie, is he far enough? He's not going to make the lunge, but he's going to stay within touching distance there. It Steers, is he far enough? He's going to make a lunge from really far back, and it's a super good move. Is Welsh Sponge able to fight back? But Steers has to take on a penalty on that one for exceeding track limits, as there was a bit of argy-bargy there, but Steers is ahead and crowned champion of that battle. But Dan is not that far behind Full Send Dave. With that damage, he's doing really well out there, so he's trying to fight back. Speaking of fighting back, Palandavelli has not gapped Bananarama, so these two will be fighting all the way to the end, especially when DRS will be coming into play on this next straight after this right-hander then. It's a very quick right-hander, one of the fastest on the track, apart from Sector 3. As we go into a deep left-hander then. There's a lot of like deep, long, winding corners on this track. I can admit that one. Before we go into a right-hander then. Here we go. What's going to happen here? A little bit of a wobble for Bananarama there. Nothing too... No, for Palandavelli there. Nothing too much. But I reckon Bananarama will have him before the straight. Absolutely easy there. As the DRS is wide open. Is it or is it not? No, it's not. It's shut. The DRS has shut. Well, that's a strange one. Tactical play maybe? I'm not too sure. However, Welsh Sponge is close to his Steers, but he's a bit too far back this lap around. Other than that, everyone else is starting to gap each other now. But Dangerous Dave is not that far off Alfie, and this is for the podium position. Lap 7 out of 13 then. This is for the podium position, so we're not too far back. As it's... Ooh, I thought Palandavelli was being overtaken then, which is why he had to cover off the inside line I don't know if that was a tactical move or moving under braking, but something happened. So we may have just missed something, but we'll guess we'll never know until after the race then. Or never know exactly what happened. DRS is now wide open. It's certainly working this time around as we see that rear wing wildly open as it shuts into braking then. As Dangerous Dave... What's happened here? Is this him being overtaken by one, maybe two cars of Welsh Sponge? He's had a moment somewhere. I think he's ran wide out of that right-hander that I was on about, how it's one of the quickest. And he's going to pay for it as they're side by side through the quick right-handers. Look at this. Giving each other the respectable room. Brilliant stuff from these two drivers, Welsh Sponge and Dangerous Dave. So something's happened there. And that's not good. As Dangerous Dave, ooh, I didn't see what happened. It might have run wide there. But Bananarama too far back this time around. Welsh Sponge makes up the place on Dangerous Dave before the corner. Making a super nice, clean, easy move. Very good stuff from him there. Steers is now starting to gap them as N7 races out. What has happened? We need to know. He's left the session. That's not good. He's out on track right now. I'm looking on the map. Yeah, there's his car. So that is a strange one. I guess we'll never know what happened, but I do need to invite him back. Because I don't know why he's left. So let's invite him back. Connection issue maybe, but why did he leave? That's a strange one. Oh no, I can't find him. We'll have to wait for him to come back online. I'll check the chat. Oh no, I think he's leaving. Oh no, this ain't good. Bananarama still unable to get past him. I've accidentally opened up Meadow and clipped it. But Dangerous Dave and Welsh Sponge swapping places. Dave making the place back on Welsh Sponge that was taken from him the other lap ago. But he's not giving up this one. Switch back looking to be made, but no, not just yet. As he needs an invite, so an invite will be given. Genie does as you wish. There we go. Invited. Invited, not invited. Bloody hell. Anyways, we continue racing them. As we got Welsh Sponge and Dangerous Dave going at it, and Bananarama and Palandavelli going at it as well. Just going to share the link to... I'm on real quick. There we go. Oh, Bananarama getting really out of shape there. Not the greatest thing to happen, but we trundle down the main straight then. As we get epic camera shots all the way down the straight, and he's waving. He's at, oh, are they gonna help each other? Because Bananarama was flashing his DRS at him, maybe to say, hey, let's work together here. Let's both get a 1-2. Or will he just take it on the last lap? Which is my opinion, as there's only 3 laps remaining. Dave not able to get past Welsh Sponge this time around. Got a very long time though. 3 laps is a lot to try and get back, so it's gonna be close towards the end between multiple drivers. As Dave has had a moment somewhere. He's out DRS of Welsh, so he may have had a moment somewhere. But Steers has caught up to Alfie as Welsh Sponge is joining the penalty pot there. Now, Steers, when he overtakes Alfie, he will have to make a 3-second gap to keep the podium position. So, it's going to be quite tough for him. It's going to be a heck of a journey. All eyes on now of these 2 drivers as we throw ourselves into the right-handers of Sector 3. Long, long corners these are. DRS is now wide open then as we trundle our way down the main straight. Here we go then. The DRS, is it flapping again? No, it's not flapping this time around. But he's not going to get the move done. In fact, he coasts before the corner. Maybe to save fuel, maybe not to save fuel. However, Steers and Alfie side by side, and Steers gets the move done before the corner. Now, he has got 2 laps then to try make up 3 seconds, as that was tight for track limits. So he's got 2 seconds to make up 3 seconds in order to keep hold of the podium positions then. It's going to be a close one. It's going to be a close one. However, Bananarama and Alfie... Oh, Astiz is off! Astiz is off the track. And Astiz has hit a board there, a braking board, which is why there's a bit of debris on the track. However, he's escaped with no damage on the front wing. Something's happened to him. So Alfie's going to hang on to the podium for now. As Welsh Sponge is going to be right behind Astiz as we go down the back straight. The second DRS zone. There's only 2 DRS zones on this track. As that, who's that running really wide there? As under threat, Astiz from Welsh Sponge, that is. But we'll wait for now as Bananarama and Plandavelli fighting for the lead. Is he going to make it this lap? Is he going to make a move this lap? Is he going to think about it? I don't know. We're going to find out. But no, he keeps his DRS shut. And he's waving to say, let's work together. But will he just take it towards the end as Dave gets another penalty for track limit violations? So that's 6 seconds now. It's okay though. It's alright. It's just a penalty. You can do good. Don't worry. Don't really know what to say. I'm not used to these things, but when you get a 6-second penalty, pedal to the metal. You got it. So then, Bananarama closer than ever. So what's he gonna do? Is he gonna make a move on the back straight or the main straight and then hope for the best for the rest of the lap? I reckon he's gonna wait to the main straight, stay as close as possible, but careful of the dirty air through sector 3. Dirty air will really put off your car, so it's gonna be close as Chicken Wing nearly lapped by the leaders there. If it was a full race, yeah, he would have been lapped. Welsh Sponge a bit too far back on Astiz after that big mistake from Astiz. That's cost him a chance of a podium. So he's going to be punching the wheel after that one. Bananarama and Plandavelli then. On to the main straight we go. He's not going to be flapping the DRS this time around. He wants to make the move this time. He was probably doing it to say, I'm coming for you, as he is alongside. And he is ahead before turn 1. And Bananarama takes the lead of the sprint race and throws himself into turn 1 in the lead of the race. As Welsh Sponge is close. He's gaining on Astiz. These two both have penalties, so it's all to play for between these two. As they're going to go side by side into turn 1. As Astiz... Oh, Sponge is around. Contact was made. Sponge is around. And he's lighting up the tyres there. And he's all the way down into 7th place. And that's where I imagine he will finish. But there's definitely going to be some talking about that. Plandavelli, can he fight back against Bananarama? Dan needs to be praying that Plandavelli can fight back. This is his one last chance in this DRS zone, because there's no more overtaking zones realistically anywhere else. And this is crucial for the World Championship, for the lead of the championship between Bananarama and Dan. There's only a couple of points separate them after dominant races by Dan. So then, I know it's only sprint race, but points are still massive for the season. I think that's going to be it. Bananarama will be our race winner then of Spain, of the sprint race. He will be the sprint race winner of Spain Circuit de Catalonia in Formula 2 as he comes across the line in first place. It's been a while since he's been on the top step. But also joining him will be Plandavelli in second place. What a brilliant drive from him out of the blue onto the second step then. Alfie onto the podium out of nowhere. Alfie crosses the line in third place, has had an awful start to the season and then fights back with a podium. Brilliant stuff. Astiz in 4th, Full Send Dave in 5th, Dangerous Dave in 6th, Welsh Sponge in 7th after contact with Astiz. Dan has had an unlucky race. Look at that car, it's broken, bless him. He comes across the line in 8th place. Coffee guarantees finish in 9th, and Dutch Beast in 10th place then. Drama today. Absolute drama. As Dutch Beast will come across in 10th and Chicken Wing in 11th. Crazy work today. Wow, what an insane battle that was. Like, wherever we looked, there was battles. Only 3 tenths, nearly 4, separating first and second, which shows instead of domination, there is battles everywhere. As, oh, yeah, he definitely crossed the white line there, as the game even gave him a penalty for that one as well. Chicken Wing coming across the line in 11th, which is last, as there was DNFs. Who was the one that DNF'd? Oh, it was N7 Racer. Was there another DNF? I think there was. I'm not too sure. I'm gonna find out any moment now. Let's wait for it. Where is it? No, just N7 who DNF'd. And that's your results for the sprint race then, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be starting at 8:33 BST. That is British local time. As Bananarama comes across the line in 1st place, and Palandavelli in 2nd place, Alfie in 3rd, Estiz in 4th, Full Send Dave in 5th, and Dangerous Dave in 6th, Dan in 7th, Welsh Sponge in 8th, and Coffee in 9th. Dutch Beast finishing in 10th after having an unlucky race start, being spun around, and Chicken Wing making contact through Sector 3 on the first lap as well, where Welsh Sponge finishes in 11th. So that probably ruined his race. But N7 Racer had to leave, so he has retired from the race, and that is him out. So then, that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to have massive effects as I'm checking the standings now. And the gap. Okay, so going into this race, we was actually equal on points going into the points. Going into Spain was equal on points of 1st and 2nd, which is 165 points each. So that's really going to affect it as Banana Pudding takes back 1st place, as Dams will still keep the lead of the Constructors' Championship. They have shot off with that one, as they will collect as many points as possible for that one this weekend after a dreadful race start. But it's a new day in the racing world. However, in real life, it's still cold, miserable, icy, and sugar honey iced tea. So, what does that mean? Well, let's just pretend we're in Spain, nice and warm. Hopefully it will give me some happy vibes. And yeah, so we'll be starting now, because the time is 33, so swiggle the drink. As we are ready to go racing, believe it or not. Like, wow! So, yep, that's the bell. We are racing. It's like the bell for school. Don't be late. It's the one lesson you don't want to be late for, is this one. As I actually want to be connected for the race, please. Yep, connected. Woo! But there's stress for the drivers now as the 5 red lights are on. And it's lights out and away we go. Dan gets a beautiful start on Coffee there. And he is definitely ahead before the grid spot there. Yeah, he's a mile ahead into turn 1. And that is Full Send Dave. And is that Chicken Wing? No, it's lagging around a lot. As there's a spin in Chicken Wing in the background. And further damage at the back. That's N7 Racer. That is the AI, I believe. That has crashed there. As side by side, Chicken Wing and Welsh was just then. And who's that? That's Alfie and Palandavelli going side by side into turn 4. There's damage for Alfie. There's a missing end plate, I believe. Yeah, there certainly is on his right-hand side. As down the inside, big contact between Bananarama and Coffee there. But down the inside, Coffee went, but massive damage was made. This is crucial for the championship between Dan and Bananarama. There's a big crash at the back. And it's Dutch Beast. He's found the barriers. And is he out? No, he's able to drive out. But that is big damage for him. Dan takes the lead of the race then. There's a virtual safety car deployed. So, Not a full safety car, but big damage there for Dutch Beast to the car. Dramatic way to start the race. Only a virtual safety car, not a safety car. So, this won't close the pack due to Delta. But it just depends on how you're going to go. Coffee's the first one to enter the pits then. This is an interesting shout from him. Is anyone else going to follow him in? Yet the Dams will. The cars that have got damage are probably expected to pit. As Alfie, 10-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. He got a podium in the sprint race. He came third. And is once again found the back of the grid with that 10-second penalty. However, he can serve it if there's a safety car, I think. So it's never over. It's never over for Alfie. So he can easily get back into this fight for the podium. As virtual safety car, yeah, it's a no-brainer to pit now. As the driver, they aren't ready. They aren't ready. Oh, the team at Trident was not ready for Dutch Beast. The tyres were not ready. Oh, it's a Ferrari strategy. Oh, it's bonkers. They've pulled a Ferrari strategy. As we are racing now, green flags are being waved there. I can see that now. As Bananarama sets after Dan with Full Send Dave behind, waiting to pounce back on the scraps then of these two drivers. But the question is, Dan has not got damage now, so will he be able to gap Bananarama and get fastest lap to regain the lead of the championship from Bananarama is the question. Well, we're about to find out, because Bananarama, by my calculations, has to finish third or fourth. So he can't finish on the podium, and Dan has to win with the fastest lap to regain the lead of the championship there as Dangerous Dave into the pits. Now, he's gaining without DRS a lot, Bananarama, so he must be running a faster setup then. I'm not too sure, because it's looking tough for him out there. As through turn 3 we go. As he's only 2/10 behind, and it's very close indeed, yeah. As Bananarama sets purple first sector, setting some brilliant lap times, these two. And right now, Bananarama is the faster driver. Absolutely, he is the faster driver right now. So can he use that to his advantage, as the DRS is now available, as it slams wide open before slamming shut at the 100-meter braking board there. So as we go into sector 3, greeted by a double. Is it really a double left-hander? I don't really know. Does it count as it? I don't know. But is N7 Racer going to send it down the inside on Chicken Wing? Lovely stuff, as Chicken Wing's going to fight back on the inside to the outside, but is forced to concede that one indeed. As oof, all out of shape there. Bananarama all over the back of Dan. DRS wide open. How's Dan going to defend this one? Well, I don't think there's much that he can do, but he's waving goodbye with the DRS there. He's waving goodbye to him as Dan had a bit of a moment there into the braking zone, as Palandavelli makes up a move on his teammate over Steers. The Campos and N7 Racer is re-overtaken by Chicken Wing there on the main straight as well, which shows how powerful DRS can be. Bananarama being very cheeky with the DRS there, saying goodbye to him. But, oh, down the inside goes Dan. What a move. It was brave, it was bold, and it's paid off for him. Brilliant stuff from him. That was amazing. I thought he was too far back, but no. A little bit of contact maybe? I don't know. It was too hard to see there, but he sent it on the inside, making an amazing move. Bananarama was not expecting that one, and he left the door wide open. He was basically greeting him with a cup of tea. Banana going to send it down the inside. No, he won't. Palandavelli on Full Send Dave. This is for the podium on lap 4:19. And he is going to hang it on the inside, but is forced to concede that one. Absolutely, as the Steers really wants to join on that one. N7 Racer. Whoa, bit of a move there from Chicken Wing. Maybe? I'm not too sure. But N7 Racer looking for the outside, winding it up then. As this is going to be a switchback maybe. I'm not too sure. As no, it won't be. It's Bananarama. Is he too far back on the main straight? No, he's not. He's going to send it on the inside and makes the move done. But he locks up deep there. And that's allowed Dan to come back alongside as he's now got the inside into turn 3 and makes the move. Beautiful stuff from him there. Now it's Bananarama's turn. Will he make a late move into turn 3 or turn 4, turn 5, sorry. As this is turn 4 before going into turn 5 then. Which is the left-hander here. And no, he had no intentions in doing it. He didn't think about it at all. Which, in my opinion, is the safest option to do. Don't want to risk damaging your car, remember. It's just not worth it as he runs very wide there. Dan's going to use that to his advantage then. Try gap as much as possible. Is it going to help him though? Well, the gap is still within a second, so DRS for Bananarama is. But if Dan can pull a second in this final sector, then he is able to get rid of that DRS effect on Bananarama, as it's only 8-10, so he definitely will not get him on this straight banana, depending on what that is. As it's 9/10, he's got DRS, he's got it. He has certainly got it this lap. But he is way too far back. Way too far back. Or is he too far back? Oh yeah, he's too far back. He wishes to pick that one for another day. As N7 Racer into the pits. Bananarama not too far back. Another 10-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. This time for N7 Racer. So these boys, it's where you're going into the pits and you don't slow down in time to the speed limit, as that's the only part on the track where there is a speed limit. Other than that, you can go as fast as you want. As, oh crikey, as Bananarama closer than ever on Dan this time round. That being 2/10 then. How's this one going to end up then? As we go up the hill, DRS open, Bananarama, does he wait? Maybe, does he wait for him or does he not wait for him? He's going to wait for the main straight. So, tactical play. I give it to him. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I think it's quite clever what they do. However, Bananarama giving him a little weave on the straight. That wasn't him losing traction, was it? That was Dan, sorry. However, this should be an easy overtake for Bananarama. He should catch him before the main straight. He's waving his DRS. Oh, is he saying let's work together maybe? He's going to do what he did in the sprint race. So work together towards the end. So this is what happened in the sprint race. And it allowed Bananarama to win against Palandavelli. So I think he's going to play it again to increase his championship lead. Right now, this is only closing it down. So Chicken Wing has gone up a place, I believe, I'm not sure. I saw some movement. So St. Davis within a second of the Campos of the Steers there. So, yeah, Alfie and Chicken Wing swapping around a lot. Like, a lot. But Chicken Wing's really going down. Oh, it's because he was in the pits. That's why. As Bananarama, is he closer than last time? The gap's just under 5/10. Yeah, it's the same as last time. As they're both going to follow each other into the pits. No one's going to stay out. Undercut is massive on this track. As Bananarama late break. Wow, that was brilliant to get the car stopped in time there. Really good stuff from him. But who is going to come out in front? Because that made him right behind the gearbox of Dan. So who's going to come out in front? Hard tyres. As he has to wait. He has to wait for Full Send Dave there. Is this going to make him come out ahead of Dan? Wow, look how close that is. Less than a tenth. As Dan struggles to get onto the power. Oof, that was tight. As Bananarama is the car behind. Now they've got to heat up the tyres as quickly as possible. As remember, this is for the race win, so it's exactly how it was when they entered the pits. Just about 5/10 now. It's about how quickly can you warm up these tyres and how good can you treat them towards the end. So, are you going to treat them the same, battle the same as Bananarama doing the Schumacher technique, the Michael Schumacher technique, just sliding it into the corner. Brilliant stuff to watch. So he obviously really likes these hard tyres. Does that use more tyre wear though? I don't really know. I'm not sure because I'm not a driver anymore. But when I drove on the game, that used to wear the sugar honey iced tea out of your tyres. However, we still did it anyways. So it was basically equal. So Bananarama within 5/10 of Dan. Certainly. Only 10 laps remain then. He's going to get DRS. So 10 laps remain. As onto the main straight. Dan had a poor exit there. As Bananarama closes his DRS. That's a closed DRS right there. So he's just going to stick behind again. Oh, he's showing he's working with him. He's doing the DRS thing again. Where he opens and closes it. He doesn't want to attack. He wants to help him. But then he's going to pounce back on the last lap then. So Dan's either got to let him pass on the straight by moving out of the way and slowing up. Or have a fake moment or just pick up the pace even more. But the thing is, can he pick up the pace more? Or will he be more cautious of his tyres? I'm not too sure, but we will definitely find out soon. As look at this. Oh, rubbing tyres. Trading paint that is between Chicken Wing and Dangerous Dave. Beautiful stuff. Well, not really good, but fun to watch. As Dangerous Dave is desperate to get past Chicken Wing then. As Dangerous Dave, in my opinion, is the faster driver. As Chicken Wing runs really deep there. As it allows Dangerous Dave to have the inside line going up the hill, hugs the inside line, but Chicken Wing tries to fight that one back, but runs a bit too deep. As up the hill we go. Chicken Wing will be having the DRS on this one as they both go off the track. Wow, that's what I call dirty air. As Chicken Wing's too far back to make a move. No, he's not. He's going to send it on the inside. Dangerous Dave with a switchback. Beautiful stuff there. Wow. Now that is racecraft. Dangerous Dave showing what racecraft is all about. Bananarama still stuck behind Dan. Well, I say stuck, choosing to be stuck behind, which in my opinion has allowed Palandavelli to catch up. So the two Camposes of Palandavelli and Estiz and the Trident of Coffee are now catching up to the top two because of these two not deciding to fight. It's not really helping each other. It's not really doing each other a favour at all. As, hold on a second. There we go. Right. My schoolwork's just everywhere today. All over my bed. I've got exams next week. It's not that fun. Not fun. But these two, I don't see them swapping around. I don't see the Campos swapping around. It's going to be close towards the end. Chicken Wing still within DRS of Dangerous Dave, but will he stay there in time? I don't know. But the DRS is wide open for Bananarama. As up to turn one we go. It's showing he's not doing it. Oh, what's happened here? Something in the final sector. Yeah, it's Woe Sponge. He's had a moment. I saw in his tyres that there were grass. So he's ran wide somewhere through Sector 3. Don't know if he's lost places from that. It's a very good question. Now, Palandavelli and Estiz are losing time to Bananarama, so I don't know if they are gaining or they're not, because right now they have lost a lot. But they were gaining not long ago. So something is going on. But you can see them. They are right there. You can see them. They're right there. So it's all going to be about who would you give the podium to? Palandavelli or Estiz? Estiz or Palandavelli? Oh, if any of them's the driver, you want to give it to the one who's the driver, so... That's how I'd play it as. As Chicken Wing has, well, did find a 10th, but is now 8/10 behind Dangerous Dave. He did find the 10th a second ago, but it's dropped down to now 2-3 lost. That's Bananarama. Is he going to look to make a move? Let's all place a bet. Is he gonna make a move? I don't think he's gonna make a move. Yeah, he's not making a move. You see? Let's all place bets. Why not? As these two are going side by side, they're gonna be swapping over on the straights all the time. I can see that happening. That's what they're gonna do. As Woe Sponge dives into the pits, he thinks, I'm gonna get rid of these hard tires. Bashes the wall though. It didn't get damaged though, I don't think. But he's gonna think, I'm going to go with these hard tyres. We're going to go for the fastest lap, maybe. What tyres are there? Those are soft tyres, I can see. Oh, he has got damage. Yeah. So he might have hit the wall somewhere. I'm not sure where, though. But that's a nice new front wing for him. Fresh front wing. Nice bit of carbon fibre. And on go the fresh... Are they fresh soft tyres? No, they're not fresh. Because they're not shiny. But they are soft tyres, so... You will come out in last place, but you'll have a good fighting chance with the better tyres. So, don't see a safety car happening now, as there's only lap 12 out of 19. Bananarama and a steers. Just chilling. I mean, watch these two just not do anything. Ready? Lap 13 now. Ready? Let's work together, is what he's saying. Let's work together. As Palandavelli doesn't use DRS on his steers. That's what I noticed just then. I don't think he was using DRS. If I look again on the replay, I'm looking at it now. No, he didn't use DRS. No DRS was used on that straight, which is why he's now a second below, because he's lost time on that straight. As Chicken Wing gets a 3-second penalty for track limit violations, which is where you run over the white line. Now, Bananarama all over the gearbox are done then. Now, my thought, if I was Dan right now, is there's two Camposes behind me, raging and fast. If he's going to stick all the way to the end, and he's going to take me down, I'm going down with him. Back him up into both Camposes, which is the steers and Palandavelli, so then he has to pick up the pace and start overtaking. Otherwise, he may lose places to both Camposes, which is just a thought that I'd maybe think about doing, specifically because of the title fight that these two are having. But once again, is he doing the DRS trick? Yes. So from there, I'd think, right, I'm going to lose out here. If I'm going to lose out on the last lap, so should Banana. So he's going to back him up into everyone else. That's just my thought, what I'd do. It's not dirty, it's tactical play. It's been used before, specifically Sergio Perez 2021 to Lewis Hamilton. There was another driver that used it the other year, from not long ago. I'm trying to remember. To Sergio Perez in the Red Bull. Someone help me out on that one, please. But yeah, it's a pretty chill race out there. I mean, Coffee's just chilling in 5th place, having a nice time. His teammate started in 5th, Dutch Beast, but we saw him slide off the track though, as he has entered the pits. I hope he's not retiring, so that would not be good. He's probably going for those super soft tyres. It's Full Send Dave's just chilling out there as well in the race. Not much action, just nice and chill. Same with Alfie and N7 Racer. They both got 10-second penalties each because of speeding in pit lane, so they may move down a couple places, 1 or 2 places, to Dangerous Dave and maybe Chicken Wing as well if he joins the crew in that one. Or Sponge, he had pit for the soft tyres. Dutch Beast has pit for soft tyres. I can see those red little rims as he is now being lapped by leaders, and he's gone off track to let them by, which is an interesting tactic. Which I really don't recommend. As that is Dutch Beast, yeah. I don't recommend that tactic, but I think he had damage maybe. I don't know why. He was really far, but no, he's probably helping out his teammate for fastest lap maybe. Or his teammate's going to give him DRS for fastest lap as he is on the fresher, faster tyres. That's what I would imagine. And that would be a good idea for them too. As Stiz, oh, hold on a second, he's got a 3-second time penalty for track limit violations. Now his teammate, however, is 3.5 seconds behind him, 3.6. And Alfred's got another 3-second time penalty, probably get to 13 seconds now of multiple track limit violations. So Stiz with this 3-second time penalty won't affect him, so he'll still be on the podium. So Plandavelli has the option to overtake him or not. Bananarama, you can see him up ahead. He's waving DRS. He's probably saying, I'm coming for you, I'm waiting for the final lap. So Dan's got to react very soon, or he may lose this race win on the last lap. So he's got to react sooner or later. He's got to do something. And Woe Sponge has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple track limit violations as well. Well, it's chaos out there. Absolute chaos. Everyone getting into trouble today. Chaos, guys. Come on. Blah, blah, blah. It says yellow flags in sector 2. Is that Dutch Beast? That's Dutch Beast. Yep, Dutch Beast has found the barriers where he found it in lap 1. Has he escaped with damage? No, he has got damage and he's lost an end plate as... Oh, he's made it back onto the gravel trap again as Alfie and N7 Racer there. Being lapped by Dangerous Dave as well. That's the tyres squealing for its life then. Tyres really lit up there. Must be red hot. Yeah, they do look red hot. I'm not sure if that's me or not. We'll see from this angle. Woe Sponge, another 3-second time penalty for multiple track limit violations. That's putting it to 6 seconds now. As who's that that's gone off? That's Woe Sponge who's gone off as well. At the same corner where Dutch Beast went off. That's a... interesting one. So Dutch Beast will enter into the pits then. Oh, he ran very wide there and he's in the wall! And he's out of the race! Drama! Absolute chaos. Oh my word. I'm watching the replay. Has damage, gets a bit of understeer, clips not the concrete barrier but the polystyrene barrier. The big puffy one. And is out. And is out of the Spanish GP. Now this is the feature race as well, so that's not good. However, Bananarama sitting behind Stu with DRS. Now we Stu placing bets. He's gonna wave at him with DRS. Perfectly timed. What do you mean? Let's go. Now Estes has managed to catch up. He has gained a second. However, I don't think they're going to worry much due to the 3-second time penalty he's got. But if Dan actually is backing him up, it is tactical genius. However, this is lap 18. So Bananarama, that's Woe Sponge who's gone off again at the same corner again. So then, my theory is correct. Dan is certainly backing him up into his steers. So these two are backing each other up. Interesting. Someone's gone off into turn 1, and it's N7 Race who's gone off. And he's been overtaken by Dave as well. I saw it on the track map of these two scrapping. Now look at this. Dan is... I think he's taken my advice. Because he's going to be overtaken on the last lap, certainly. From the DRS. But he's definitely taken my advice there. Of backing him up. Because now he's under threat by Steers. But Steers has got that 3-second time penalty. Which will really affect him. But anything can happen here. As Bananarama sets after time. The drink's being put down. We'll stop drinking from the bowl. Because now it's the last lap then of the Spanish GP. Bananarama will not be waving this time with his DRS. He's going to be focusing on making an overtake. As not only that, Dan will be under threat by his Steers as well. And he loses both places. Oh, no. But remember, Steers has also got that 3-second time penalty. So anything can happen as chunks are flying off the car there. These two still going at it all the way to the end. Steers and Bananarama. Bananarama cannot go away. He can't run away from this one. Steers has to make a move somewhere. Is he too far back here into turn 5? Yeah, he's locked up actually, so he's got to try and wind it up for a faster line now. Dan's not going to fight this one then. He's going to stay back and keep it calm within 3 seconds. But Steers, he's 5/10 back on Bananarama. I don't think it's going to be enough. Certainly will not be enough there. As he goes into the braking zone into sector 3 for the last time. And that is it. Bananarama will win. Steers will get a podium, but it won't be second place. So that will not be good for him. It will be a heartbreak. However, he spent the whole race in 3rd place. So I think he'd be happy with a podium, especially after the sprint race. But it's Bananarama who wins it back to back, and he's back onto the top step again. Bananarama wins the Spanish GP with Dan in 2nd place and Steers finishing in 3rd. Plandavelli brings it home for Campos 3-4. Brilliant stuff from him. Full send Dave round the final corner, and no! Dan is DNF'd. Oh, that's not good. But full send Dave in 5th place then, and oh, it's going to drop Dan all the way down to the bottom now. That's not nice. As Dangerous Dave comes home in... Oh, will be 5th place. It's hurting my brain because now Dan's going to be dropping all the way down. So, oh, big contact at the back between N7 Racing and Coffee. Wow. Argy-bargy there, that was. That looked very strange. Potential, maybe. I don't really know. That was a bit wild from those two. As Alfie and Woe Sponge, their little battle is now going around like this then. So that is it then, ladies and gentlemen. That is your final standings. Now I need to figure out what's going to happen between Dan. So it has counted Dan as DNF. At the back. So that should be it. Steers with the driver of the day, which is unsurprising. He did a good race. However, that is pretty much it then, ladies and gentlemen. So tomorrow's race will be the gold race. We have hit the hour mark on this stream, which is really good. Good driving from everyone. Bananarama, well deserved race win. As we go over to the results, as overall Bananarama taking on the most points, scoring maximum points in all the races. Did he achieve the fastest lap in both races? No, unfortunately not, but he did in the future race. So thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.